Homesteading, and today we're taking a look at our tomato plant seed starting. About 4 weeks ago, maybe even 5, I started these tomato plants, and the Pro Mix soil, I would recommend Pro Mix soil to anyone because these plants are the best tomato plants I've ever had. They've done really good, but I do think that we are having a little bit of problems with the soil nutrients being used up by the tomato plants, and they're just starting to go a little bit yellow. So I'm going to use Job's vegetable tomato organic fertilizer. We're going to give a little bit of fertilizer to all the plants. We're going to water them, and hopefully they're going to perk back up. I'll show you what the tomato plants do when they get a little bit of nutrient deficient. The plants will start turning a little yellow, like you can see. It's hard for you guys to see it, but they're turning just a little bit yellow. This one here, you can actually see the edge of the leaves are starting to turn. You can tell that your tomato plants are getting stressed. This one here, you can really see it. There's one here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to throw some fertilizer on all the plants. We can make these look a lot greener in the next little bit. I'm going to use this Job's vegetable and tomato fertilizer. It's organic. We try to keep it as much organic as possible, but you know, you can only do so much. We got fertilizer in each pot. We're just going to give it a little bit of water, and that should be it. So there you go. The tomato plants are fertilized and watered. I'll keep you updated. You can kind of see how they've perked up. The plants are doing great, and I hope the ones that are going a little yellow that they can actually come back a little bit. But I remember last year when I used my cheap potting soil, the plants went a little bit yellow way early, and it stunted the plant, and it took a long time to grow after that. And I didn't know if there was just too much fertilizer in the cheap soil or what it may be. It shows at the very least that the plant is being stressed, so anytime you see that, but the fact that these plants grew so well and then they kind of hit a spot where they kind of slowed down, I feel that they're just nutrient deficient. I thought I was late when I planted these at about the mid to 3/4 of the way through March, because most people plant them earlier than that. I really noticed in the last little bit that these things have really grown. The temperatures outside are real cold, so it'll be a long time before I can actually put these outside. So I'm a little worried that they're going to get way too big for the pots. I'm hoping that I can just keep fertilizing and watering them and keep them going. And I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on the seed starting because they are absolutely doing great. So that's about enough for today. You guys have a good one.